Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the superhuman revolutionaries launch their hostage rescue mission and find an unexpected enemy and an unexpected ally. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast. The Sons of Liberty have formed a squad of superhumans led by French and Indian Wars veteran Elijah Allen, Artemis Crow, Invisible Assassin, Petanoit, the Wampanoag Swamp Monster, Clara Washington, Super Soldier, and Victoria Spellman, the Human Cannon. The team has infiltrated New York City to rescue the families of British superhumans in the hopes of turning them to the revolutionary cause, and has managed to incapacitate most of the guards outside the house where the hostages are held. So let us recap here. You are attempting to rescue some hostages who are being held in the Rutgers family home in New York City. And you have been luring the guards away from the front door by various means and taking them out, except for the last one that you puppeted. But unfortunately, that made enough noise that it attracted the attention of the last two guards who are about to round the corner and bring you into combat. So the lead off for the combat here is going to be the first British regular, the one tinted in red, who is currently puppeted by Elijah. So Elijah, what would you like him to do?
Okay. Do I get a chance to do anything non-combat related before any of this happens?
This is really.
They're just guns drawn and ready to go.
Yes.
I would like to attempt to the guy that I have puppeted.
Yes.
In my mind, I would say, they're running the opposite direction. And then I would run with him toward the people coming around the corner and see if they buy that we're chasing some insurgents.
So you're going to ask him to run the other way?
Basically, run the direction that they're coming from, and then kind of I'll direct them as well, acting very urgently. We need to hurry up and go.
So you want them to kind of run down and turn towards the right side of the screen or the left side of the screen?
I would say the right, so down straight. And I'd go with them too to help sell it. We just play the whole, they're this way, come quick type of scenario.
Okay, so technically he would then be going on your turn, which means that the first British regular goes first.
Okay.
Because if you want to send him by himself, he can go first. If you want to go with him, then he's got to wait for your turn.
Okay, I'll send him by himself, and I'll play the part that I'm doing at the moment, pretending like someone's hurt and then pointing a direction. They're in that way. Get him quick.
Okay, so that will automatically fail because they just came from that way. So they know that nobody ran that way. So, are you a daft man? Right.
Yeah. As he's, is that his whole action? He's just running.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's what you told him to do. So he's.
Okay. Well, then he wouldn't stop. I would just tell him to keep going, and he would.
Okay, so I'll make a running roll for him. He's booking it. He heads off that way.
Okay. We'll go with it.
All right. So this guy rounds the corner, and he sees a bunch of bodies, and a Native American dude, and two women, and Elijah, and he says, "Halt and drop your weapons." And levels it. And he's gonna level his musket at you, and basically, he looks like he's gonna shoot whoever's next.
Okay. Yeah, I won't have a weapon in my hand just from jump, so it'll be one of those things.
All right, Petanoit. Petanoit is next.
How close am I to this guy that just came around the corner?
You are 5 feet away from him.
Arm's length or throwing length?
You could be in arm's length if you want.
Yeah, that no one takes him down.
Okay, so you're going to move into him, and I need you to make an athletics roll against his athletics roll he's going to make an athletics roll against yours because he's going to try to interrupt you and shoot you as you come towards him. So
that's not great. Not bad.
Oh, I'm sorry that I rolled for you. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
So you did the athletics roll. Now I need the this guy's athletics roll. You beat him.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so he's not able to quite pull the trigger in time before you're just on him. All right, now, since this is our first fight, I'm going to show you how to use the combat macro. So if you, as Pet Know It, want to right-click on this guy and hit the target bullseye.
I'm on a Mac, and right-click doesn't want to play. Oh, wait.
Right, now, down at the bottom of your screen, you have a combat flow macro down on the bottom row. So if you click that,
Yep.
It's going to ask you
what attack type. Melee.
Yep.
Axe, hand, damage, target cover, no cover, other mud, no. Attack.
All right, so that will miss.
Benny.
But you can reroll. You can click the reroll with the Benny button.
Nice. That's convenient.
And do even worse.
Oh. And another one, Frank. Yep.
You know what? Good. One more.
And that's a hit.
Nice.
Boom.
Now you can click the apply damage button.
Now you gotta do good.
No armor, no modifications. Confirm.
And you have shaken him.
Nice. Pretty good, man.
Nice. Ooh. The system is very automatic.
It is. All right, so that's one way you can do it. You can also just click the weapon on your character sheet and do it that way too. So you can either use the macro, or you can go the slightly more traditional route. Okay, Elijah, this guy's shaken now.
Okay. Is that the only one that's there, or is there two of them?
There's one that's not accounted for yet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna ready my rifle. I think I have, and just if I see anyone else approaching, I'm assuming Pet Know It has him, and then I'm just gonna ready it in case someone else comes in the frame, take a shot at him.
Okay. And someone else is about to come in frame.
Oh, good.
So the guy, one of these civilian types, goes around the corner, and he sees you with your rifle leveled. And so we're going to have another little contest here. So we need an athletics roll from you to interrupt him.
Okay. Let me click on the skill.
Yep.
Roll.
All right. You happy with that? Well, it doesn't matter. You're out of bennies anyway.
Yeah.
And he does very badly. So you are able to shoot him before he shoots you.
Awesome.
You want to try this macro thing?
Yeah, let me try the macro thing. So I right click on my picture.
Yep. Click the target button.
Okay. All right, I clicked it, and then I click.
You click him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Right click him.
Left click him.
Left click him. Okay. So I'm on pistol, rate of fire. You don't have enough ammo for this rate of fire. Let's do that up now. All right, let's try this again. Shield, range, rate of fire 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no automatic weapons in this era.
It's saying I don't have ammo. Like I don't have it. With...
Oh wow, it's that automatic. Okay, well we can fix that. This is with your flintlock.
Yeah, I wanted to do the rifle, but I'll take this one.
Oh, we haven't given you the rifle yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, you're not strong enough to use the rifle. That was it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the flintlock is what I'd use.
Okay, so now you have ammo.
Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, good.
That is excellent. So you want to apply damage?
Yeah. Okay. Everything normal.
This guy goes down.
Awesome. Ooh.
Nice.
So he comes around the corner with his flintlock pistol leveled, and you manage to get your shot off before him, and he just collapses to the ground.
Awesome.
Okay, so Clara is going to move up and gang up on this guy and shield bash him. All right, so we need to... And she will not succeed in shield bashing him. All right, that's Clara. Artemis.
Okay, so this guy here, the guy in gray, he's down.
Yeah, that's what the skull means.
Okay, just confirming. So the other guy here who was fighting with Pet Noah, is he's still on his feet?
Yes, he's shaken, but he's still on his feet.
All right, I am going to close and I'm going to stab him in the neck.
Okay. I would like you to make a stealth roll, please.
Okay.
All right, let's see if he notices you at a -4. He rolls a 1 and does not notice you.
Okay.
So you definitely you have the drop on him. So that's going to be a +4 on your attack.
Okay, so I'll just use the dagger and then we can. There you go. How's that?
Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, you just run up and shank him in the back of the neck, and he goes down.
So is the attack like fighting roll? Is that what that is?
What's that?
What is that?
Is the attack part the fighting roll?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to detect.
Yeah.
Nice.
So hopefully that was all quiet enough that when the next guy comes around the corner, he won't necessarily be automatically alerted to everything.
Oh no, you've accounted for all of them at this point.
Oh, well, I thought there was one more guy that was waiting.
He's running away. He's running away.
Oh, that's the one I puppeted. He's fleeing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was I thought there was yet another guy waiting to pop around the corner. Okay. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
He's like running a long. He's running a long way away.
Force jumping across the.
Yeah. Of course. Of course. He's also, eventually not going to be puppeted anymore. But
yeah, that's true. We're gonna have.
We'll be long gone by then.
Beat it.
All right. So you got a bunch of dead guys here.
I say we find some barrels or something that we can hide them behind.
Yeah.
And go in the house and free our captain.
All right. So
we should split up and do it. A couple of people should go in and do freeing the captain. We'll sort of multitask and get it done. Get out of here quicker.
Okay. So who's going? Clara is definitely going in. That's her style.
I'm gonna help.
Okay, I will go in also, and I would say that the stronger people that are better at moving bodies should
technically that's Clara, but that she's her character is such that she would definitely want to go in the door.
Okay, I will go in with Clara.
I'm staying out because I'm persuasive, and I'm hoping if I get in a situation, I can talk my way out of it. So I'll help hide the bodies outside.
Okay, Victoria, Pet Noah.
I'll move the bodies.
And Victoria, what's your plan?
I'm going to have my pistol drawn, and I'm going to sort of stay around the corner.
And look out.
Yeah, so I'll sort of move up here.
Okay, so Artemis, and I'm going to be moving you a bit to get you to the right place here, to get you to the foyer.
Yeah.
Artemis. Okay, so the door is not locked. So Artemis, you and Clara are now in the foyer. So you've moved off to the right of the map. You'll need to readjust a little bit. You find yourself?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
So there are doors. There's a door directly to your north. There's a door directly to your south, and there's a staircase up. And I would like you to make a notice roll.
Okay. Okay.
So you're completely distracted by what's going on and clueless. But Clara hisses in your ear, "I hear voices behind the door," pointing to the one to the north.
What kind?
You want to try to listen at the door or bust in? What's your move here? Do we lose you, Brendan?
Okay. Well, my question to Clara is: does it sound? Which I guess you didn't hear. Does it sound like captors, or does it sound like more soldiers? Can she tell?
So you're near the door. She kind of points at you and says, "Listen, see what you hear."
All right, so I do.
Okay,
is
so
another notice roll.
No, you press your ear to the door, and you hear what sounds like kind of a semi-ranting British nobleman. He's got that upper crust British accent, And he seems to be pontificating or orating or ranting a bit. He says, if you want to try to hear what he's saying, that would be a notice roll, or you could crack the door open and you'd definitely be able to hear it.
I'm going to try a notice roll.
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
All right, so you definitely can hear this guy. He's saying, the Dutch once ruled here, and good British sailors and soldiers drove them out. Now this colonial rabble pushes back against our good King George. Foolishness! The expansion of British rule is the best hope for peace in the world. We will bring an end to these foolish wars and squabbles among the native tribes. And we will achieve this with the help of greycoats like you. But do not forget your place. You are a weapon, nothing more. And when wars cease and Britain rules the earth, you will be discarded like any other weapon.
I do not think that we should go busting into that door. I think there's probably more behind that door than Clara and I can handle.
Okay.
Well, though.
There, so you've got a door. You've got the door, the north door to the south, and there's also, as you look around the fire here, there's a door which probably leads to a basement stairwell.
Let's check the basement stairwell door.
Okay. You descend into the basement.
Yeah.
And in the basement, in the room to the north, there is a huddle of 6 people, 6 adults and 2 children, all bound.
Right. So we go over to them and whispering softly that we're here to rescue you. We're with your family. We slice their ropes and get ready to make our escape.
Okay. One of the women, you're now visible, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the women, grabs your sleeve and yanks on it and says, my husband is upstairs. I don't know what they're doing to him. Can you help him?
Who is your husband?
He's Corporal Samuel Locke of the Royal Superhuman Regiment.
Right. Okay. All of you leave the house and we'll rescue Samuel and the other.
Okay. Everybody goes filing up the stairs.
Quietly, softly.
Yep. And there seems to be still some ranting going on in the room to the north.
Okay. So we shoo the captives out the door and let them go.
Okay. So those of you who are outside see, you hear footsteps around the corner. And you see, after a moment, a stream of people coming around the corner heading down the street towards the city.
Okay. We would probably flag him to our area, right? We're supposed to escort him?
Yes, you can flag them down.
Okay. Yeah, just casually as I can, I'll flag him. It's this way.
Okay. Yeah. So they kind of figure you're with the other guys, so they're cooperative with that. Okay. Meanwhile, back in the house, what's your move, Artemis? Clara wants to bust right in.
Well, I'm going to turn invisible, and then sounds good.
Okay. So go ahead and make the skill roll. You do not succeed in turning invisible on your first try. If you want to,
I waved to her like, hang on a second. Let me catch my breath and try this again.
Okay.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
If you pause and prepare yourself, you can get a +2, and she's going to do the same.
Okay, so let's do that. The ranting continues. We're just going to take a moment here and
that one is good enough. Clara.
Okay.
Yes. Clara, meanwhile, now has a D12 +1 strength. thanks to her 9 on boost trait. Yes.
Okay. So when we go in, I whisper to Clara, when we go in, so I'm invisible here. I want you to start shouting, Samuel and the rest of you, your families are free. Fight with us.
Okay. All right.
That's the point.
She busts through the door and she yells, Samuel, your families are free. Fight with us. And you see 2 people in the room, one of them in the uniform of a gray coat, the other a civilian. And the civilian immediately yells, guards.
Damn it. Okay.
Well, you don't forget, there's a slight problem with him, with his guards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I go up and actually I do a throwing knife, and I.
Okay, well, wait. This is going to be in combat now. So he's yelled guards, which is a free action. But this will then begin a combat round.
Right. Actually, since I'm still invisible.
I'd harp on the guy that yelled guards. Snitches get stitches, mate.
Clara goes first, and she is basically going to bull rush this guy and nail him with her shield.
Yep, sounds good. I might not have to do anything.
Okay, that will definitely hit.
Nice.
And let's see, her shield will do... so that's D12 plus D4 plus 1 damage. And she just flattens the guy with a 14.
Well done.
He's out. He is out cold.
Cool.
Boring conversation anyway.
Yeah. And the other. Anybody else want to negotiate? All right. So and the gray coat says, "You have my family."
We do. They're out safe with our compatriots.
Then I'm coming with you.
We're here to rescue you.
And he sort of looks down. He looks down at the guy on the ground. And
should we take him with us as a prisoner?
Let's see. Why isn't he rolling? Oh, because we're still in combat.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just shiv him in the side before we go.
And he sets the guy's pants on fire.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, wow.
Perfect.
Little flame appears.
Right. So actually, before we leave, I take a quick look around this place. Is there a desk in this room?
This is like a living room type space. There's a like a bureau on one side.
Okay, I'm going to quick check that to see if there's any papers.
There are not. Note that you do know whose house this is, and it does not belong to any British noble type guy.
Oh, all right. Well, then I won't try to rifle it for secrets.
So so you guys book it, and this guy Locke says he turns his coat. Literally, he takes his coat off and turns it inside out, so he's not obviously a gray coat. And he says, "Do you know who that was?"
One of your
General Thomas Howe?
Well, actually, no. Thomas Howe, yes. General, no.
Who was
I
it?
believe you're thinking of General Sir Francis Howe.
Ah, yes, of course. I was just testing you.
But that is Thomas Howe, his brother.
Well, that's going to make things a little interesting.
Well,
But I don't know what he was ranting about. This whole British conquest of the earth and the downfall of all the destruction of the Greycoats.
Oh yeah, here we go. I got this. So England thinks they can tell the world what to do. They're a bunch of jerks. They're telling us what to do. We don't like that, so we're saying fuck that noise. And yeah, so we're just trying to stop all that because it's no good.
He looks a little astonished. I would not expect such language from a lady, madam.
Well, the British have not treated me in a ladylike fashion, so I'm happy to give them what they deserve.
Do we have a plan for leaving the island?
Do we have a transport ready? Was there a plan for our exit strategy?
Theoretically, Mulligan was going to arrange that.
so yes, let's go meet up with him because all that stuff should be waiting for us.
All right. So you return to the Mulligan house, and Mulligan and Hamilton are there. It's they've stayed up waiting to see the results of your mission, and you arrive with all these people. And Mulligan says, "I have a friend at the docks who can help us out. Let's head to the Sound." And he takes you down just a couple of blocks and then goes into a house right along the waterfront. And shortly after comes out with a small group of men who man a fishing sloop and load everyone aboard and head them out into the river. And you make your escape and have now gained a valuable ally.
Nice.
Very
Win.
And we're going to leave it there for this week. You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook as Happy Monster Press, at our website, happymonsterpress.com, Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow the podcast on YouTube, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Music. The Happy MonsterCast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This game references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, and characters' logos and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Background music is Ice Cold by Jason Shaw.
Yeah.